Welcome to Have You Read It, the channel where we bring books to life, one summary at a time. Today we're diving into Cold Calling Sucks, and That's Why It Works. A step-by-step guide to calling strangers in sales by Armand Farrokh and Cegelski. This book isn't just another collection of sales tips. It's a data-backed, structured approach to cold calling, designed to turn you into a meeting booking machine. Let's face it, cold calling sucks. It's uncomfortable, often met with rejection, and something most salespeople dread. But here's the thing, that's precisely why it works. In a world saturated with impersonal emails, a well-executed cold call can cut through the noise and make you stand out from the competition. As the authors point out, few salespeople are willing to embrace the discomfort of consistent cold calling, making your playing field remarkably less crowded. The book hinges on the premise that success in sales boils down to having uncomfortable conversations. Cold calling epitomizes this, and while the book offers strategies to make it less painful, it doesn't shy away from the inherent suckiness. The authors argue that accepting this reality is crucial for success. They even quantify it using data from Gong, revealing that top quartile cold callers book significantly more meetings from the same number of dials compared to average reps. So, how do you become a top quartile cold caller? The book breaks down a cold call into 3 main sections, offering a structured approach that eliminates the guesswork. The first 60 seconds. This section emphasizes the critical importance of winning the first minute of a cold call. It's make or break time. The authors debunk common openers like, "How's your day going?" and "Did I catch you at a bad time?" labeling them as immediate telemarketer identifiers. Instead, they introduce 2 powerful alternatives, the heard the name tossed around opener and the tailored permission opener. The heard the name tossed around opener leverages social proof. You start by mentioning you work with others in their field or company. Introduce yourself and then casually ask, "Heard the name tossed around?" This creates a sit-up moment, making the prospect wonder if they should know you. The tailored permission opener takes a different tack, embracing the cold call with disarming honesty. You begin with context related to a problem you solve, admit it's a cold call, but a well-researched one, and then ask for permission to briefly explain why you called. Both openers prioritize context, setting you apart from generic telemarketers and demonstrating you've done your homework. Following the opener, the book introduces the problem proposition. Ditch the traditional buzzword-laden value proposition and focus on the problem. Describe it in vivid, triggering detail, painting a picture of the prospect's pain points. Then, offer a concise, one-sentence solution explaining how you address that problem. Finally, use an interest-based call to action, asking if they'd be open to learning more rather than immediately pushing for a meeting. The rest of the call. This section equips you with the tools to navigate the choppy waters of objections. The core concept here is the Mr. Miyagi method, a 3-step framework for handling any objection. Just like Mr. Miyagi redirects the momentum of a punch, you'll learn to absorb and redirect the energy of an objection. Step 1. Agree with the objection. This disarms the prospect and creates a pattern break. They're expecting a pushy salesperson. Instead, you empathize with their resistance. Step 2. Incentivize conversation. Ask questions to understand the real reason behind their objection. Offer an incentive for them to open up, like promising it will help you avoid bothering them with irrelevant calls in the future. Step 3. Sell the test drive. Don't push for the sale. Invite them to explore your solution without pressure. Focus on the value of learning more, even if they don't ultimately choose your product. The book then dives into 18 common objections, providing specific talk tracks for each using the Mr. Miyagi method. From dismissive brush-offs like "not interested" to situational concerns like "no budget," and existing solution objections like "we use a competitor," you'll have a framework for every scenario. Remember, these talk tracks aren't meant to be memorized verbatim, but rather serve as examples of how to apply the 3-step framework. This section also tackles gatekeepers and voicemails. For gatekeepers, the authors advocate for the gatekeeper triple bypass, a strategic approach to providing just enough information to get through. For voicemails, they suggest double-tap voicemails, a short context-only voicemail followed by a slightly longer one that adds social proof. The goal isn't a callback, it's driving engagement with your emails. The book underscores the importance of integrating your cold calls with your emails. Your first email should contain the core elements of your pitch, while subsequent emails and voicemails serve to draw attention back to it. How to be a machine. This final section focuses on optimizing your cold calling process to maximize efficiency and results. It introduces the Golden 3 conversion metrics: connect rate, set rate, and show rate. Top quartile performers excel in all 3 areas. To boost your connect rate, prioritize mobile and direct lines, meticulously track your calls, avoid overdialing unresponsive numbers, and adhere to best practices to avoid being flagged as spam. To improve your set rate, focus your efforts on the prospects most likely to buy, those with a pressing problem, those who generally experience the problem you solve, and those who fit your ideal customer profile. Thorough research and account tiering are crucial here. Finally, to maximize show rates, send personalized confirmation emails and follow up diligently with no-shows, rescheduling the meeting and offering alternative times. The book also emphasizes the importance of scheduling your cold calls strategically. Front-load your day with prospecting activities, dedicating specific time blocks and eliminating distractions. The authors strongly advocate for making cold calls first thing in the morning, arguing that conquering the hardest task sets a positive tone for the rest of the day. Key takeaways and heuristics. Cold calling sucks, and that's why it works. Embrace the discomfort. It's your competitive advantage. The first 60 seconds. Win the first minute with context-driven openers and problem-focused propositions. The Mr. Miyagi method. Agree, incentivize, test drive. Your framework for handling objections. Gatekeeper triple bypass. Slide by, context, social proof. Your strategy for getting past gatekeepers. Double tap. Voicemails. Context only, then context plus social proof. Your voicemail playbook. Golden 3. Conversion metrics. Connect, set, show. The metrics that matter. Front-load and time block. Prioritize prospecting, eliminate distractions, and make it a routine. Commitments and consequences. Hold yourself accountable with public commitments and tangible consequences. This book isn't just theory. It's a practical guide filled with actionable strategies and real-world examples. The authors draw from their extensive experience in sales, along with insights from countless interviews with top performers. If you're ready to ditch the excuses and embrace the power of cold calling, this book is your roadmap to success. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss our next book dive.